Good evening, Philippines. Good evening, traders. Happy New Year. This is the first day of the new year to trade. Before I go on, here is the usual disclaimer. Any comments made during this live stream is strictly for educational purposes only to illustrate how I trade the basically the legacy strategy that I teach my students. Uh, this is not to be considered as any signal service. It should not be considered as an order to enter trades, nor should it be considered as trading advice. Any past performance of the legacy strategy is not indicative of future results. I must also emphasize that I am neither a licensed nor professional trading advisor. I am a retail trader like mostly everyone here is. So therefore, once again, this live stream is strictly for educational purposes only. So that said, I had an earlier trade. So here we're looking at, let me see if I can get another more of a zoomed out view, right? So let me get this over here. Let me get that that chart. If I can find it, here it is. Bring it down. So here it is. So now we're headed down. We've been going up for the past. In fact, during the holiday season, right, it basically shot up. We were just kind of ranging here for a minute. Here's our fibs. Basically, the fibs is going. We have a up. Overall trend was going up, and I think we still are going up. See right there. This is the pullback, right? So now we're going to test that pullback once again. It hit this 27% extension. Our target is way up there. So now we're going back down to a pullback again. Back down to the pullback zone, looks like. Since now it already reached this low right here. See this low? So now it looks like we're definitely going to be going down. Try to test this pullback, right? This pullback zone. That's the more of the zoomed out look. So now we're going to try to enter a trade since we are scalpers. We're not swing traders or anything like that. We scalp. The legacy strategy is basically just to scalp. If we're trading, I'm basically entering one trade. So here's where I am right now. So we're hitting this -2 deviation right now. Here's the VWAP, -1 deviation, -2. The current daily high is right here. It hit the +2 deviation, so therefore it's going to try to get back to the -2 deviation, which it did now, as you can see here. Right there's the low of the day, and it hit that low of the day, and here we are. We're creating another low, as you can see right there, and again it's hitting the -2 deviation. So we're close. It looks like it's about to reverse from here, because usually when you hit the low of the day, and usually the -2 deviation, which you already did right here, it's going to try to hit this, maybe try to hit again and come back up. So we'll see where a good probability trade setup would be. Again, I'm trading one contract. I've already made, I traded the overnight session one really quick trade, and that was earlier in the afternoon here in the Philippines. It's basically right here, as you can see right there. Quick scalp, 400, 1250. My goal right now, right there, I'm not trying to make, I'm just trying to keep my trading plan. So since I'm trading one contract, it's basically $100, which I've already made, right? So if I trade two contracts, it's basically between $200, at least a minimum of $200, right? So there's my trade earlier with one contract at 112.50. Basically, I'm done for the day if that was the case. But let me see if I can hit another, what we call high probability for the morning session, since that was the overnight session, or what we call the electronic trading session. Now we are now in the retail regular trading hours of the morning session, or what we call the cash session, cash position sessions. If I can find out here, So I'm trading right now with the ETH chart rather than the RTH. I'm going to see if that's going to make a difference, because if I'm looking at the RTH, which is the regular trading hours, I'm basically looking at this like this. So where are we on here? There we are. So below the two VWAPs, as you can see there, the two VWAPs 1 and 2, we're below. So therefore, the bias is to the downside. So we want to see where this is going to eventually. We're hitting the -2 deviation now. It may try to pull back here to the VWAP. So that's what we may try to look at. Again, I might be looking to trade either two contracts. I'll see what type of, if it is that, let me see here. Let's see. Right now it's going down. And how far will this go down? Again, we're hitting the -2. We're creating daily lows here right now. We're to the extreme right now. So we want to see if this is going to continue going down, because it's hitting the -2. I don't want to really take a trade here. Because it's basically oversold. Again, we're at the -2 deviation. It may try to test the bottom of the -2 deviation, which is right here, right there. If it does that, that might be a good scalp to go down there. We shall see. 32.50. So in the meantime, I'll put this on and mute and see how it's going to go. We're going to wait for that high probability. Well, I can't even talk. High probability setup. So we shall wait for that. I'm not going to try to rush a trade here or try to force a trade. Again, this year I'm going to be more. I'll try to be more disciplined. Wait for a trade. Again, this is, I'm trying to get funded. In fact, let me see if I can show you my balance here. On this, I tried it during the holiday season. I didn't really trade that much, so I was really down. As you can see here, I was down 40. It started at 50, right? And so my liquidation value is 48,172. So I'm close to like $900 above that. But my thing is, I've lost like 1,000, right? Close to 1,000 something. So I'm going to try to get back from the hole. And my profit goal is basically $3,000. That's my target for the whole account. If I get that, then this is for a fund of $50,000. So that's why I'm going to be more strict now. This is the first time I'm really looking at to document how I enter this tournament. There it is. Now I can't see if
order filled.
Okay. So my goal here is to get another, maybe down here. Let's see if we get it. Again, I'm only risking one contract since I'm over. This is really not of a high probability trade, since it's more in the extreme. So let me just go for another 2 or 4. Let me see here, 2 points at least. Let me see. 75, 30, 50. Right on. Oops. Right there. I really don't want to. I really don't want to get so many. Go trying to go for. I really don't want to go for more than 2 points since we are at the, like I said, the oversold. We're hugging that basically the lower outer edge of the Keltner channel. So that's really oversold. So I'm trying to get at least maybe 2 points, and that's it. I'm gonna try for more. And if it hits that, maybe I should just put my risk, since it's already close to hitting the 2. Give me the break here. What is this? At least 1 tick. That's my risk. 1 tick. No, less than 1 tick. So we'll see. You see what it's trying to form here is trying to form. That's why I want to get this maybe down here. It's trying to form some. You can see where it's forming a support level here. There, at least I got that. So right there, you can see I'm up 225 for the day, and trading 2 contracts. That's about good enough, right? I'm not trying to go for a home run because, like I said, I was down as much as 1,000 some dollars on my account, and I want to slowly make it back rather than trying to hit home runs. So basically, that's what I wanted to do. So that one is. Let me see how much that one was. Get my account here. Again, the key is not to hit home runs, but base hits. That's the most thing. So I made another 112.50, which is basically my goal for 1 contract. Again, since I'm already down to this edge here, I didn't want to. In fact, I was thinking of going down here, but I don't want to risk that much. That was more of a sure thing where it was at least 2 points, and you can see how it was trying to form a support level here. It finally broke through. It hit here. Now it's going to try and get back up. So we might have another opportunity to trade right here. One more trade. Again, we're hitting the -2 deviation here. We are looking for this to pull back. We shall see. It may try to test this level here again. But there, you can see there's strong momentum to the upside with these These are tick bars. These are not time-based. This is not time-based chart. It's a 610 tick chart. So basically, this is more of transaction-based. The longer the bar, the stronger the momentum to the upside. In this case, to the upside. So the longer the bar is, the stronger the momentum. So this is going to continue going up. It looks like this would be a good 33.50. I don't want to take, since the overall strong momentum is to the downside. If I take a buy here, that'd be like really. Very tempting, though.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Yeah, I kind of missed that entry right here. That's one of our legacy entries right there. That was more like a V2. Um, so now since we have strong momentum to the downside here, let's see. It's going to test that low here. See, we continue right here. It's just basically ranging. Let's see what it's going to do here at the low here. So you can see here, there's your consolidation going on here. This may be a what we call a bear trap.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Here we go. I'll probably lose this one.
Stop filled.
And there it was curling up. Now we're going to have more of a, let me see if this is going to do this. I don't want to take a, I want to make sure that the momentum is going up. See, those are really high, low probability trades because you don't know when it's going to continue. We'll see what happens here.
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled.
And that, folks, is basically why I should have quit with when I hit my goal. And that's a perfect example. So I'm basically down another 75. Let me see here. All in all, I'm down 92.76, and rather than being up. And again, it didn't really do change of momentum there. It was really still down. Again, it tricked me here. Now, I'm not going to try to chase this. I mean, there's a good chance. Again, strong momentum to the downside. I don't know why I tried to take it up again. Trying to count on being reversing, but that's what happens. So now this is really going down. So what's going to happen here is basically, since now it's testing this -2 deviation all the time, um, really bad move.
Order filled.
Let me see what this is going to do right here. Most likely it's going to get down to here. Right there. Okay, my goal is to make at least 100 here. So now I'm up around 1530 right now with that. This net gross is 3750. Again, these are really low probability trades, especially when you're at the what we call oversold. So we're going between the -1, -2 deviation level here. And in this case, I was trying to see if I can get back up here, which was a bad trade. So I am just going to go with the momentum right now, where the overall trend is, rather than try to go against. As you can see, it bit my butt. I got burned doing that. So you can see, if you see the price action, it's really not going past this middle bar here, this -2 deviation. It's respecting that. You can see that's why it just kind of it's more of a, what we call choppy behavior that's going on here. You can see just going zigzagging up and down here. but I think this may, I'm just trying to see a good entry here.
Order submitted.
Look at that. Again, it's basically not going past this middle right here. So there's my, that would be my take profit there if I would if this would have been filled. Let's see if it's going to test this again.
Order filled.
No, see, this is, oh man.
Stop filled.
So you know what? I am just probably ended for the day. This is just getting too erratic now. This is basically going down. It just doesn't know. You have to have a wider stop, as you can see, and I don't want to risk that much. It's hitting the. We're creating lower to lower or lower, and I think this is going to continue going down like this. This is just. I don't want to get to the extreme down here, right? So let me be patient here. 60. We're down with the net, with the commissions and everything, 89.14. Again, this is looking at an extreme. So I don't want to get back there again. I'm going to get burned.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
This will definitely be going up. It's already hitting this level up here. We'll see.
Order submitted.
So I think we've here it's establishing more of a immediate momentum is up. Overall trend is down.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Yeah, this is I am definitely, and usually the pattern for this is usually when it establishes that thing, this is basically really just going down. There's a strong pattern down, and I should have just knew that right away. We are definitely headed down. I think what's going on with the result of the elections, that's what's going down here. We are definitely. I'm trying to figure out what our limit is here. Let me see if we can find it, because this has been going on a down nosedive, I should say. And you would need to have a bigger stop to get to really not that big, but really eight. Let me see here if I can find what the limits are. So let me see. Here we are. So I'm looking at and it looks like the limit here is basically 29.50. Let me see here. 29.58. Is that right? Oh, wait, no. Here we are. H1, 3486. We're well above that. So what I can do is just look at what's going on here and see if I can just recoup back the losses, or not even chase my losses right now. But the way I'm looking at this right now, it's really bad off. $16.75.
Order filled. Order submitted.
So you can see now, you can see this where it's now, instead of getting in the middle of the -2 deviation, we're at the bottom. So this is very strong momentum to the downside. See now, it's going to try to reach this -3 here, but as you can see, it's pretty far off here. So this is a very strong momentum dive. It would have been a great trade up to there. So as you can see, it's continue going. It's trying to reach that -3 deviation. The way this is going right now, it's it's trying to catch a falling knife. That's what it is. Look how long those bars are. Look at that.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled.